Schmeltz wants to know where Madonna sits in all this.
She's Stone Cold Witch. You guys should have a conversation with her. Because Odell actually documented the guy that was stalking Madonna, that said he was her husband, and that they had gotten married as a secret ceremony. Of course, law had to come deal with him. But he was, I remember you telling me, he was very adamant about her.
Very convincing.
Very adamant about this secret ritual marriage that they had. And he was in a couple. When y'all start, what I'm saying? I tell you what I really love I think her first real shot at tapping into Adina Combs was Tupac. Cause she went after Tupac, even and Rosie Perez talked about it in an interview how she was, hanging out backstage or whatever, and one day she was at an award show and she went with Tupac because she didn't have a date, and Tupac was like, well, you coming with me? And she went with Tupac, and she said Madonna had approached her about hooking up with Pac. And she wanted to know, did he come sure y'all the thing? She's like, no, I'm just a friend. She was like, can you hook me up? And Rosie was like, yeah, I'll hook you up. And it's so interesting because 20 some odd years later, after Tupac is gone, she tried to do the same thing with Kendrick Lamar, who she said she felt the spirit of Pac on him.
She felt something on him.
She tried to feel everything on him from what I heard. He got away from her, just like he got away from Erykah Badu.
It's kind of weird how Madonna tried to get with Tupac and all that. But that's not unusual. That's not shocking. The one thing I find unusual that when Jaguar Wright, she's straight up witch. And here's what I found some Facebook go like, really? It says here, Madonna has stated in interviews that she's basically a witch and has a fascination with the occult. However, there's no concrete evidence that she practices witchcraft. You know what I say about that? Think Fight Club. What about Fight Club? You don't talk about it. In other words, though, if Madonna really was a witch, you think she's going to tell the whole world she's a witch? No, I don't think so. I'm not going to say she is because I have no concrete evidence myself. Will I be shocked and surprised if it comes up where, like, yeah, she did practice some form of the cult, one way or the other, that has something to do with witchcraft or Wicca? Not really. But this week is weird. Found this website. It's called Learn Religions. And no, I'm Christian. I'm not. They're talking about 10 celebrities associated with witchcraft or occult. So I'm going to throw something here and make it go like, yo. Here we go. This is Giselle Bouchet. Okay. This is what it says here. After New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady won his 6th Super Bowl in 2019, he mentioned how his wife, supermodel Giselle, okay, she's the supermodel, has helped him to victory year after year. And this is what it says here. I'm going to post the link so you can see for yourself. She created an altar for him before the games. She also gets healing and protection stones, special drops. Shades of Dr. Strange here, yo. Basically, she have yet to say she's a witch, but just like with Fight Club, you don't talk about it. That's one. Oh, you're going to like this here, folks. This one's Beyonce and Solange Knowles. Let's be clear, Knowles had never described herself as a witch, but in her former drummer accused her of practicing extreme witchcraft. Not just any, extreme witchcraft. In 2018, many of her fans weren't surprised by the news. They weren't surprised? What's going on here? As meritless as the specific accusation against the singer may have been, that's because Faye has incorporated lots of religions and imagery, both Christian and otherwise. No. I'm sorry. Miss Knowles, no. If you're trying to insult God, you try to get the Heavenly Father more ticked off, congratulations, you're doing a great job. He's like, you just pretty much like give him more. It's like, okay, punch for special punch for this one, special punch for this one here. Yeah. Night. Oh, wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow. Woo-wee. Mix it both Christian and otherwise? Nah. In her music videos, otherwise, she dressed up as Yobara, the deity Oshun. What? In her visual album, Lemonade. All I'm going to say is this. Once upon a time, hard rock, heavy metal bore the brunt of being satanic, worshippers and all that stuff. Now it's going to pop and hip-hop? And I see some of the concerts, I'm going like, what is going on here? Lana Del Rey. I have no clue who she is. She's another singer. But urge her fans to take part of a group hexing Donald Trump. Now she wants her fans to put a hexing spell on Donald Trump. Okay. Sick, and sick. Richard True, I'm not gonna bother having to. You're gonna love this one here. Fairuza Balk from The Craft, who's supposed to play the part of the witch. This says while filming The Craft in 1995, True stars co-star. Time out. Richard True. Okay, she's in The Craft as well. Okay, I forgot who she is. But Fairuza Balk took part. Oh, she took an interest in Wicca and bought an occult books. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say, knock yourself out. Then you got Azealia Banks. That's a controversial rapper. Yeah, she became more controversial by practicing witchcraft. There you go. Princess Nokia. I have no idea. Princess Nokia identifies as Bruja, witch. Nice. Gabrielle Anwar. Oh, get out of here. Actress Gabrielle Anwar of Burn Notice and Tudors fame. Self-identified pagan. Sully Erna. Singer guitarist of heavy metal. Oh, Sully himself? Wow. Was publicly Wicca for years before getting initiated to the Catholic tradition by, oh my goodness. Wow. All I know is like Madonna, straight up witch and all that. I'm like, what are your thoughts on this, folks? What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to get a shower after this.